Well, we're going to the rim of Bonneville crater, and what we're doing is we're driving up to the rim, looking at rocks that have been excavated, and trying to get deep into the surface of Gusev.
Both spacecraft are mobile robotic vehicles, and we have wheels on them so that we can drive around. Whereas Opportunity landed in a crater, and so all the wonderful things to check out were right there local to Opportunity. Spirit actually has to go further to find good stuff.
We sat down and we made a list of what were all the cool things that we saw when we landed here that at some point in this mission we had to explore. Hollows were one of them, multiple rocks, the rock diversity were another, weathering rime, soils. And what we've been doing after we've driven a long while, when we stop, we look around and we say, is there one of these things that we all know that we really want to study close by that now would be a good time? We've been driving, but we've been trying to do experiments along the way to help us understand where we are so that when we get to the rim, we'll be able to put everything in context. We may stop maybe one more time on the way up to the crater if we see something interesting, but the general idea is to start driving, look at the rocks along the way, see if we see anything different that may have come from deep inside the crater, and if not, probably just keep on moving until we get to the crater rim, and then who knows. A lot depends on how fast we can drive. As we're going up this crater, it's getting a lot rockier.
Looking at some of the images, you can see the rock distribution is much higher here than it was back at our landing site. And as we approach the rim of the crater, this rock density increases. So it makes it a little bit more challenging. But that's what we're on the surface to perform, and we're really excited to get up to the rim and look over the edge of the rim and see what awaits us down in the crater. We've been driving now for almost 60 Sol, 60 Martian days. And it's been going now for over 2 Earth months. And it's easy to get tired because we're working on a Mars schedule, so you're coming in 40 minutes later every day, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're doing that day after day, it wears on you. But then you think, well, wait a minute, I'm going to go to work and I'm going to see images from a place that no one has ever seen before on another planet, and I actually get to drive this vehicle on Mars. I mean, think of the job we've got here. We get to drive some of the most sophisticated remote controller RC vehicles on the largest sandbox known to man. How cool is that?